Welcome back to the Alabama Dynasty series, and we have the 11th ranked Oregon going head to head against the number one Crimson Tide. This game is about to be fireworks. Fireworks, fireworks, fireworks. Can't wait. Oregon, they might be ranked 11th, but they're not. They don't even look at that ranking. It means nothing. When you get that far in the college football playoff, rankings don't even matter anymore because you've proved your worth. And they got there on the back of Mateo Ugalele, their crazy edge. Then they got Kenyon Sadiq, their elite, strong, he's like a receiver built into a tight end. Like he's like if AJ Brown was a tight end, it would be Kenyon Sadiq. And so they rode the backs of those two players, and they ended up here against us. I'm not gonna lie. In college football 26, Oregon is definitely like that. But we gotta see if Dante Moore can handle the pressure. Can he handle the pressure? We're about to find out. So Oregon and Alabama have never faced off against each other in the postseason, ever. Oregon has never won a national title. The Crimson Tide have won multiple national titles. And while that was under Nick Saban, of course, Ross Matthews is here, and his philosophy has been working all season. Will Oregon be able to stop what's been working? Who knows? Georgia did it during the regular season, and then they got spanked in the offseason. So will a national titleless team be able to dethrone the Crimson Tide? Well, we're about to find out. So the Tide are going to come out and kick the ball off to Oregon first. And that's kicked off way deep into the end zone, so the Ducks are just going to take a knee. We won't risk that return. They just want to take the automatic 25 yards. So you can see their keys to the game right there. We'll see how much those keys to the game play into the game, but Ross Matthews is just going to do his thing. And hopefully during the practices he said what was needed to the DBs so that they lock in and minimize the passing game. Because the passing game, Oregon, they like to get creative with their passing game. RPOs, a lot of one read, like they know exactly where they're going off of play action. He just got a first down on that play right there. Play action again, Dante Moore, and they almost caught that, but he gets knocked out of the air by the DB. And he almost catches that for a first down, but he can't hang on, so he has to punt it away. RPO to Jeremy Bernard. We get shifty, juke left, and we pick up a first down and more. We hand the ball off up the middle to Jam Miller. He tries to get through the first down, but he gets close, so it's 2nd and inches. We just give it to him again. The run game is working perfect. He squeezes through for the first down, but our guard Montgomery goes down with an injury. We hand the ball off again, and Jam is just squeezing through, bumping off of people, and picks up the first down, and Rock Montgomery goes down again. So he's having a rough day so far. But hopefully his replacement will be able to just keep up production. So 2nd and 2, we come out in a split back formation, and Ty can't find anybody. Tried to step up in the pocket and scramble, but he got sacked. So that makes it 3rd and 4, mesh concept, and Ryan Williams drops the football. A rare drop. Well, not really. He has a lot of drops this season, but slant play. Jeremy Bernard hangs on the 4th down. And we get 1st and goal. Single back formation, play action, rollout. And we tried to throw it to RB, but for some reason in this game, it's like you'll be trying to make like a last second throw. Like you'll press the icon and for some reason they just pump fake and won't let it go. But Jeremy Bernard, he gets in the end zone for the first touchdown of the game. And we didn't really have to do too much on that drive, you know. We just won the game on the ground in the trenches, and then little short passes. He dumped the screen off, and he just wiggled his way in for a touchdown. Great start. So Oregon comes out on an RPO pass, and he just gets by everybody. Nobody got off of their blocks, and they get the first down. 153 left in the corner. They go play action. And somehow Kenyon Sadiq hangs on. But that's Kenyon Sadiq. So that's how. And the rollout pass to their receiver, Gary Bryant Jr., 2nd and 8. Kenyon Sadiq again on the crosser, and he just gets way past the first down. And they're in the red zone. RPO pass, touchdown. Touchdown, Ducks. I mean, that's what type of game we're dealing with. We're dealing with two high-powered offenses. Even though I don't think we played to our potential, like at all. We could have got way more passing yards as a team. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. So Jam Miller squeezes through for the first down on that 2nd and 1. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 84 yards for the Crimson Tide, 86 for the Ducks. So we're looking pretty equal, except for in the run game, we're dominating that part so far. A little mesh concept in the Derek Lewis Jr., who just rams through a defender and gets the first down. We're going to hurry that up with the little rollout play. Post routes in the corner and the flat. Simpson's running, he's running, he dumps it off to the back. Jam breaks the defender's ankles and picks up 7 yards. So 103 yards and 1 TD so far for Ty Simpson. We go play action. We hit Isaiah Horton on a crosser. He had nothing but room on that right side. First down. 1st and 10. Handed off to James Washington. And I said a few videos back, I didn't realize James Washington was already a senior. That man is a senior. I would have loved to have him back. If I could have redshirted him and have him as a redshirt senior, I probably would have did it. Because James Washington has just been that good all season. He's the leader on the team, and look at that fumble. Wow. Look at they just laid the smackdown on Cuevas, but he managed to get the ball back, and he manages to get the first down on that, even though he got smacked again. But hey, he's picking it up. So a little zig route from Bernard. He makes the diving catch for a touchdown. That'll be the Tide's 2nd TD of the game, making it a 1-score lead again. But yeah, James Washington is gonna be gone. But I have no doubt that we'll be able to recoup another running back of the same caliber, if not better. So, mesh concept from Oregon right there. The receiver gets past the first down on 3rd down. They go play action on 1st and 10. And they throw it to the outside, and he picks up 6 yards. So far, it seems as if Oregon loves those out routes, those far boundary passes, and our DB group is just not picking up on it. They're just leaving the boundary side wide open. Haven't really had to worry about the middle too much, but the outside, they're going to it consistently unless they're running the ball. Try and do a QB read option right there, but their lineman's going to get called for a hold, I believe. And they're going to have to bring the ball back 10 yards. So 1st and 20. A little Texas route from their back. Gets them about 6 yards. Has all day in the pocket and just finds his man in the middle. And they just get really close to the goal line. So a wildcat play from the Ducks, and that just goes nowhere. They lose 2 yards on that play. Dante Moore just finds a guy that had 1 foot in the end zone, but he caught it. He held on. Got hit by 2 defenders. Didn't matter. Kenyon Sadiq rubbing off on his other tight ends. They know Sadiq is going to be a draft pick. They have to get their touchdowns in, show their coach what they can do so they can secure their spot for next year. But they end up tying this game up, so we come out in the single back formation, hand the ball off to James Washington again, who just gets way more yardage than we needed. A great first down run. And we just find Ryan Williams all alone down the field. You know what type of blazing speed he has. The DB knows what type of blazing speed he has, but it doesn't matter. You can know exactly what route Ryan Williams is going to run, but it doesn't matter. You can't stop it. You can't teach speed. Either you have it or you don't. And that DB does not have it. Not on that possession, at least. And so Ryan Williams takes one to the crib for his first touchdown of the game. And that makes it 21-14 with 44 seconds left in the second quarter. And their QB gets sacked. LT Overton on the sack. He's been doing this all season, all postseason. He's going to be a dog when he goes to the league, wherever he gets drafted to. In game, of course, I'm speaking. Hypothetically. in real life, who knows? LT Overton might be a great guy in the league. Who knows? But in the Madden world, he would definitely be a beast. So Ty Simpson's just looking like Caleb Williams, trying to navigate the pocket and find an open receiver, but Ryan Williams just ends up dropping it, which it probably wouldn't have went anywhere anyway. We were out of timeouts, and he was nowhere near the out of bounds line with about 4 to 5 seconds left. But that's going to do it for the first half, and your Crimson Tide are winning the yardage game right now. We're winning in every category right now. Rushing, throwing, TDs, and they're just doing it. We're hungry right now. The Crimson Tide are hungry for some ducks. We're eating greased duck right now. Fried duck. We're trying to fry some duck. Ryan Williams just fried a duck right there. How many more ducks can we fry? So, third quarter, we hand it off to James Washington, who's just getting a first down on really what seems like every run play he has. We're going to give it to him again. And he's just too strong for these linebackers and DBs. Who's going to stop him? We go play action and we get sacked. Should have just handed the ball off to James Washington again because they can't stop him. But we come out, we dump a little screen pass, and they just read it. The lineman, he read that. Should have just ran it up the middle, but we get sacked on this play. It was 3rd and 20, and we just end up losing crazy yards on that, so we punt it away. And they run an RPO pass play, pick up 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Just a RPO peak, it looked like. They hit him on a slant route. He picked up a lot of yards and make it past our 40-yard line. Dante Moore finding another receiver out near the out of bounds line. The sidelines have just been wide open for Oregon. And the Tide just didn't adjust to it. Like, thus far, they have not adjusted to those sideline throws. Will they? We're just going to have to stay tuned and find out. Another, just a corner route out near the boundary. And they score a touchdown. I think that was DeCorian Moore, if I'm not mistaken. No, it was Malik Benson. Excuse me. That guy was a beast in this game. but so is Decorian Moore, which is why I thought it was him at first. But we hand the ball off to Richard Young on 1st and 10. He picks up 7, and Caden Proctor ends up getting injured on that play. Who is our best tackle, our best lineman? And we try and hit our guy on a 3rd and 3, but we can't, so we end up punting that away. We're not going to risk it. They find their guy on a post route, and he gets past the 1st down line. So 1st and 10 on their 45, and they just find another receiver. They're just finding receivers everywhere. Our DBs are having the same issue that they've had since last game. Coach, I don't know what you said to him, but they ain't get it. Whatever you said to him, they did not. They wasn't picking up what you were putting down, it looks like. I don't know. 3rd and 3, screen pass. Just nowhere. Nobody's anywhere to be found. How is this? How are we allowing this to happen? Come on, Crimson Tide. But our linebacker was able to get a deflection. So if our DBs can't get the deflection, our linebackers are going to try their damnedest to get it. So they hit a little curl route, but it's not enough to get inside the end zone, so they're going to kick a field goal, and they end up going up 3. So we try to hand the ball off, and we get stuffed, so that makes it 2nd and 13. Little out route to Horton on the left. He's squeezing past the mid-yard line. Great yak on that play. And on 3rd and 6, we just check it down. We couldn't find a receiver downfield, but we're going to go for it on 4th and 3. And Ryan Williams just breaks away from his defender and squeezes past that 1st down line. So that will do it for the 3rd quarter. Now it's really crunch time. We're down 3, heading into the 4th quarter. We're winning the rushing yard game, but we're not winning the passing yard game. We need to make something happen. But I mean, in crunch time, we know how Ty Simpson gets, and he makes it happen. We hand it off to our back right there. He gets 9 yards. Little trips formation, and Horton just makes a great catch on that play. A catch that was really needed. That was a big momentum shift right there. It's like we tried a little jet sweep and that didn't work. It got put back. But hey, we find an open Cuevas on a corner route. They left him wide. You can't leave him one-on-one. Leaving Cuevas one-on-one against the DB, you're good night. GG. He can catch him. So he made up for that little fumble he had earlier in the game. Even though he got it himself. He didn't turn it over, but he still fumbled. But now he has a touchdown on the board. And so it's 28-24. 5:41 left in the game. Can we hold on? Can our DBs just hold on for a little while? No, because they end up getting a 1st down right there again. Goal line formation, and the QB sneak goes nowhere. 4th and 1, they're just gonna go for it. Risky decision by their coach, but they're taking that risk, and it backfires. Crimson Tide get the ball back at midfield. We hand the ball off to Richard Young up the middle. He gets 7 yards on that run, 2nd and 3. An RPO run that goes nowhere. He just got sucked onto the onto the lineman. So we dump off a screen pass to Richard Young that just gets picked up by the lineman. And they weren't really letting any screen passes go this game ever since that first touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter. But on 4th down, 4th and 5, when we needed it most, the play action pass to Ryan Williams connects, and we move the chains. So Richard Young up the middle, he gets past the 1st down yard line, and we get inside the 5-yard line. So we're scrambling, we're looking, he can't find anybody, he throws it away. Joseph Ayanada ends up getting injured. So our linemen have just been dropping today. And we throw a pick. Ty Simpson throws a pick when he thought he had a wide open Jeremy Bernard, but that linebacker was just too aware, and he circled back and said, "Nope, give me that." He snagged it. And that's it. I don't know why. I mean, Jeremy Bernard is more than capable of winning one-on-ones, but that linebacker right there is a ball hawk, and we should have known. But hey, it is what it is. 3 minutes left. We're still up by 4. We just have to try and limit these yards as much as possible. Do not let them get in the end zone. But Dante Moore gets past 300 on that play. And they just run for crazy yards, getting past midfield by 1 yard. Where are our DBs? We didn't max out these DB categories for no reason. And it's not like we were running man coverage too, so it's not like their backs are turned. They're in zone, but they're still just letting all these big yardage plays slide. But our D-line is not having it. They pick up the sack. They like, if y'all can't hold it down in coverage, we are going to do what we have to do to win this game. We are not losing this game. We are trying to get drafted. You is not about to fumble this for us. This is the opportunity that we need. And so they end up getting their sack right there. They find a guy on the slant route up the middle. He picks up 12 yards, and that makes it 3rd and 7. Can our DBs get a stop? And the Ducks end up stopping themselves 1 yard short, out of bounds on the out route. A lot of out routes this game from the Ducks. And they go for it on that 4th and 1 with the run play, and they get past the 1st down yard line. Dante Moore looking, had a lot of time, and just found his guy on the in route downfield. And they get closer to the red zone. 2nd and 7. He throws a pick to Justin Jefferson. He read that all the way through. Great bait. And Justin Jefferson's not even a fast linebacker. He just had the instinct and the know-how. That was just all veteran instinct right there. Crazy play by Justin Jefferson when we needed it in the clutch. Dante Moore had to be hurting after that one happened. But hey, we hand the ball off. Pick up a little bit of yards. Nothing crazy, but about 5. We go play action. We could have, I don't know why Ty Simpson just decided to throw it on this play. He could have just scrambled to pick up the 1st, but that pass gets batted down and we end up punting it away. So 2nd and 6 for the Ducks. He passes it to Kenyon Sadiq, and he gets injured again with 30 seconds left in the game when he's needed the most, but it is what it is. Somebody got to step up. So Dante Moore is looking for somebody on 3rd and 1, and he just lofts it up into the air to the Ghosts. So 4th and 1, they're going to go for it. They run an RPO play, and that gets stopped short of the 1st down. Crimson Tide get the ball back with 23 seconds left and can just kneel the ball away. Victory formation, game over, national championship in our pocket. 1st year. Ross Matthews has picked up a Natty in his 1st season with Alabama when nobody believed in them. Nobody thought this team could make it this far. The beginning of the season rankings did not have us making it this far. They had to climb their way little by little to achieve a number 1 ranking. But they did it. And they got the freaking Natty. Let's go. Let's freaking go. What a statement to make in your 1st coaching season. Ty Simpson just balled out 66%, 288 yards, 4 TDs. Definitely player of the game performance-esque right there. What more could you ask for? But wow. The Crimson Tide really are the top dogs again. All season, everybody thought it was going to be Georgia. But no, the Crimson Tide rose again. And I don't think look, I'm not trying to give it up. I don't want to give up that throne. Once you get a Natty, you want another one. and another one, and another one. And we trying to go back to back. So best believe during this off season, I'm about to try and lock in on that recruiting and bring in as many recruits, as many top rated recruits as possible, because it's only up from here. This is our first year and we got a Natty. So I think we could do it again. Hopefully. Hopefully. The stats are going crazy. That's a lot of pancakes right there. Some people like waffles, some people like pancakes. I'm not even gonna like say out these guys' stats. It's just speaking for itself. Everybody went nuts. Just everybody played a hell of a game. 1.5 sacks from Overton, which were big. Like those were big sacks. Nobody else really. Somebody else had a half a sack. Keon Keeley had a half a sack, but Overton, his 1.5 sacks were huge. National freaking champions. You can add that to the other collection of trophies that we picked up along the season. The accolades we've achieved during this first year is insane on Heisman difficulty. Heisman difficulty in a game that has a high-rated Georgia and a high-rated Oregon. It's crazy. Who would have thought? So the end of the season stats for the Tide: Ty Simpson, 67% completion percentage, 4,300 yards, 40 TDs, and 22 interceptions. 8 TDs and 3 from Austin Mack. Jam Miller had 476 rushing yards with 2 TDs. Richard Young, 420 yards, 1 TD, 362 yards with Washington, and 4 TDs. Now Washington led in rushing touchdowns because of the fact that he's a power back, and when we were getting near that goal line, he was getting subbed in almost every time because he has that power. Jam Miller, he's like a mix of elusiveness and power, but his backup, James Washington, no, he was punching it in there. Like he was not having it. So that's why he led in the rushing TDs. 158 tackles from Justin Jefferson is just crazy. 126 from Hubbard. Fabian Brown had 105. That's a lot of tackles. That's a lot of freaking tackles on one team. We need to improve there with our coverage game. The TFLs went nuts. 30 TFLs. That's a lot. 14.5 sacks from the god LT Overton, the beast. 5 INTs from Domani Jackson, 3 from Justin Jefferson, 3 from Zabian Brown, 2 from Deontay Lawson. Just everybody went crazy this season. This is definitely a national champion caliber roster, and we have to improve on it, because we can improve on it. We can definitely improve this team. We had holes, but we had to just make up for them. Our running game wasn't that fast. Richard Young, he was our fastest, and he's a great running back, but he wasn't the fastest running back in this game. But we just had to make it work with our trio of running backs, sometimes even 4 running backs. You know, we were far from perfect, but we made it happen. And so yeah, we're about to, this off season, they're about to recruit crazy. Best believe Ross Matthews has a few tricks up his sleeve, and we make history. We're about to see how many more of these natties get stacked. Stay tuned, y'all. This is only the beginning. Stay freaking tuned.